I'm Panicos Kyriacou. I'm a professor of biomedical engineering at SEMS, which is the School of Engineering and Mathematical Sciences. I look after the BEng honours degree in the school. This is a degree in biomedical engineering. And this is one of my duties, apart from looking after all the MSc courses in the school. Well, I must say, first of all, I am really delighted that I received the Student Voice Award. It is a great pleasure, and I think possibly the epitome for every lecturer to receive such an award, because at the end of the day, the main business is for us to deliver education to undergraduate students. As I said earlier, I predominantly teach biomedical students year 2 and year 3, and the difference with many other cohorts, this is a course that attracts students with passion in medicine and technology for medicine. And on year 2 and year 3, the cohorts are smaller than any other traditional class, and that allows myself and the students to interact on the profession that we are both obviously passionate on in a very effective way. So the lectures almost become tutorials where the students have a direct contact with the lecturer on applications and the theory, and the mixture of medicine and the technology gets the students really excited. And if you have somebody with a background on both like myself, they find that extremely useful and they can relate directly to the profession. And I think that is perhaps one of the main reasons, that interaction and that passionate exchange of experiences between the students and the lecturers, or myself in this case, that make the students obviously perhaps decide or suggest me. It is really interesting because for the students to go away behind my back to decide to put me forward for this award, they must have felt or experienced that something very positive. I don't think there are any other reasons. At least we haven't discussed with them this award. And that identifies that the students felt that the experiences they received from this course or from my teaching has left them a good mark, a positive mark. And one way to demonstrate that positive experience is obviously to propose me for the award. So it must have clearly left them a positive experience. And when they look back after my interaction with them, they will always remember the positive times, either in the enhancement of their academic knowledge or the experiences we share together, which I think that will improve overall their experiences as students. Actually, this is something that I discuss quite a lot with colleagues, and in the world of academia, and for us academics that we interact with students, it's always one of the main areas of discussion is what is the best approach or what is the golden approach between student and academic. I don't think there is any academic that it doesn't wishes to reach an approach where the students will absorb and they will make the class interesting, and you get into this relationship that is very successful. And my theory is that I believe if you can get a momentum with your cohort where your students actually they feel that they will give you 100%. So if they come into classes, they do all the work, they participate, and they walk away and they will say, well, I really like this course and I'm not going to let my lecturer down, actually. I'm going to give him 100%. If you reach that relationship, it will benefit enormously the student, because they will absorb and they will make their best to learn the learning outcomes and all the aspects of the module. For me, that is the golden relationship. I don't believe in any gap between academics and students. They have to work together, and I think that relationship it will improve their learning path. If it's not there, it will leave gaps. Well, I'm very interactive, obviously. I think one of the main reasons, which it should be for every academic, I'm very passionate in the area of bioengineering, which is obviously the students came from that area. And I think when you deliver material to the students, when you have that professional, that industrial experience, or in my case, any clinical experiences, and you bring them into the lectures, they can actually, the students, see the professional path. They can understand their world. They know where they will be in maybe after graduation. And I don't think there is any student on the planet that it doesn't like, especially in applied sciences, that it doesn't like to receive experiences from the applied world. So the combination of the real academic theoretical aspects of any module or course you're taking, when it's blended in with a practical experience, you have somebody to bring experiences, from patients. Don't forget, we're in a profession, we're teaching a profession how to develop technology to save lives. And if the students actually perceive that, only the humanitarian side of that is very moving. The students really respect that, and they embrace it. And they work with you actually to find ways how their education would enable them to contribute in the delivery of healthcare and possibly find solutions for diseases or develop technology to monitor patients or save patients. So only that, I think, is a driver to push the students in the direction that coincide with my direction. So we work as a team on that.